Yeah.
Baseball in KC. Kansas City got up to date in the field and at the plate. They own the AL West many years. Whitey led the way. Freddie Patek, Cal McRae. The 1980 pennant brought a royal cheer. I'm talking baseball. Willie Wilson, Judgy Brett. Royal baseball. Aikens, Tom Poquette. Leonard and Gura throw the key. Darryl Porter, whoops, he's in St. Louis. Talking baseball. Baseball in KC.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 1980 Stratomatic Kansas City Royal replay right here on the Sports Time Machine. As today, it's game 2 of a weekend series with the defending 1979 American League champion Baltimore Orioles. Hello, everybody. We welcome you here. And we're about to try something a little bit different. If you don't like the way it looks, please let me know. But we're going to try to do the broadcast, roll the dice on the phone that's right here, and basically do it cards and dice style, kind of like do with the Kansas City Royals. So today is game 2 of the series between the Orioles and the Royals. The Royals won game 1 by the score of 10-2, Flanagan over L.Gura. Game 2, Steve Stone will take on Dennis Leonard. Game 3 is a Sunday afternoon affair. It's J.Palmer versus P.Splittorff. The hot hitters in the lineup is Clint Hurdle. Hurdle is 9 for his last 24. Benny Ayala for the Orioles is 5 of his last 17. Amos Otis is 11 of his last 32. Len Sakata in the lineup today is 5 for his last 15. And Ken Singleton is 8 of his last 27. This game is between Steve Stone, making his 4th start. He's 2-1, ERA at 3.0. Let's get to the ballpark and get this started. All right, let's do it here, and let's see if we can play this. In the outfield for the Royals today, I did not notice that. John Wathan got the start today in left field, and I wonder what he is starting in right. I'm supposed to be the manager of this team, and they stuck Wathan in left. Let's see who. Amos Otis getting the night off today, I guess, because it was 136% usage. So Otis does not start. Wilson moves to center, and the Royals have a little bit of a problem, I believe, left field today. So this will be something. Again, we are playing injuries. We're not playing as played lineups. These are as stock teams. So looking at usage, looks like the computer sat Otis for this Saturday affair. It's Wilson, McRae, Brett, Porter, Aikens, Hurdle, Wathan, Washington, and White. On the mound is Leonard. For the Baltimore Orioles, to lead off with Bunbury in center, Lowenstein in left, Murray at first, Crowley gets the start today at DH, Singleton in right, Dempsey behind the plate, Dower at second, DeCinces at third, and shortstop is Kiko Garcia. Let's get this started as Al Bunbury steps up. He's hitting .361, 61 at bats, no homers, 9 RBIs, but he's had 15 steals so far. Porter puts down a target for him. Dennis Leonard on the mound, 1-2, 2.59 ERA, 19 hits, 24 innings, 10 walks, 11 strikeouts. Leonard looks in. Here's the pitch. And we're actually gonna roll dice today. Sorry about that. It's gonna be a 5-11 for Bunbury with a 3 split. Let's see if we'll need it. That's gonna be a fly ball left field. He hits it right at Wathan to start with. This could be interesting for Wathan. That is going to be, and it looks like that is going to be an 8. That's going to drop in front of Wathan already. Again, he had a bad read on it. And an 8 is no error, base hit. So Bunbury hits off the end of the bat. Wathan did not play it well. It drops in front of him. So Bunbury's on with a base hit. Again, Amos Otis not starting, already a factor. Here's John Lowenstein hitting 194. No homers, 7 RBIs. Porter puts down the sign. Leonard from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Let's see what they do. And Bunbury is going to try to steal. And that is going to be a 19. And Bunbury is thrown out trying to steal. So Bunbury is out 19 on the 20. And there's one out here in the first. Great throw by Porter to cut him down.
Kill me.
So we'll re-roll this again now to Lowenstein. Lowenstein on a 1-4, and that's a ground ball second base. White's got it, throws him out for out number 2. So here's the first baseman, Eddie Murray. Murray the batter with 2 outs. Murray hitting .273, 1 home run, 14 RBIs. Here's the swing. That rolls around for a 4-6 and walked him. So the second walk of the inning puts Murray on with 2 outs. Murray probably won't be held. Here's the first baseman, pinch hitter extraordinaire, Terry Crowley, hitting .348, 23 at-bats, a double, and no runs batted in. Murray gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 1-7 is a fly ball in the center field. That's Wilson. He'll make the catch and end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left, 1 half inning of play. Orioles nothing, and the Royals coming up the bat. Bottom of the first here in KC. Again, folks, we're kind of rolling cards and dice aside here. Hopefully that worked out for people. Again, we are entering our own dice information in the system. Here is Willie Wilson. So Wilson leads off. He's hitting .255, no home runs, 5 RBIs. So Wilson gets it. He's a switch hitter batting from the left-hand side. 1-7, the fly ball into center field. That will be Bunbury. That's an easy enough catch for Al. Makes the catch, and there is 1 out here in the first. Here's the designated hitter, Hal McRae, hitting .232, 5 doubles, a home run, and 7 runs batted in. Stone looks in, gets the sign, and here's the pitch to McRae. And that is a leaner, as they say in the dice business. 6-12-14. We roll it 4-7, and that will be a single on a 1. That's a 14. That's a line drive right at Dower. Out number 2. So the leaner pay benefits. Single on a 1 rolls a 14, and McRae is retired. So with 2 outs, here's George Brett coming back from injury. 23 at bats, hitting .435, double, triple, home run, and 4 ribbies. Stone looks in. Gets the sign. Full lineup from Stone. 2-11 is like, Brett's going to get hurt again. Son of a bleach. 2-11 on Brett. Let's see what kind of injury Brett has this time. Murray to the bag, and Brett has to sit 4 more games. So again, playing no usage, but playing with injuries on, and Brett's out for the second time this year. So Brett will have to sit, and that will do it for the Royals. We played an inning, no score, but the Royals are without George Brett. So the new third baseman will be Dave Chalk. So Dave Chalk will come in and play third base. Brett will have some MRIs on him, see what it looks like. But again, it looks like he has re-injured what he did before. Here's Ken Singleton now. Singleton, .354, a double, 2 homers, and 9 runs batted in. Leonard to wind up, and here's the pitch to Singleton. 3-4. That could be gone too. Ken Singleton on a 3-4 home run, 1-19. That's a 14. Boom, and that ball is deep. That ball is deep right field. So Ken Singleton leads off the top of the second. Orioles lead 1-0. Home run Singleton. So Singleton crossed the bases. High fives of Rick Dempsey. Rich Dower high fives him on the way to the dugout, and it's 1-0 Birds. Here's Rick Dempsey now. Leonard puts down the sign now. That was the first home run of the year Leonard's given up. Here's the pitch to Dempsey. On a 2-5 is a walk. So Dempsey works the walk. Again, the Royals struggling. They're 5-9 on the current season. So Dempsey's on a first, nobody out. And here is the second baseman, Rich Dower. Dower hitting .191, 5 RBIs on the year. Dempsey gets the sign, make sure he's not running. He's not. Here's the pitch. The pitch is going to be a 6-6. Struck him out. Dennis Leonard, good fastball. Got Dower on the outside. So hitting .255, a home run and 5 runs batted in. From the stretch, Leonard deals 1-2, and that could be a base hit. Let's see. That looks like a base on the 11. That is the 11. So Doug the Sensei will get a base hit, seeing eye base hit past White. Dempsey stops at second, and the Birds got first and second and one out. Here's a shortstop, Kiko Garcia, hitting 188, a double, one RBI, getting the start today at shortstop. Porter puts down the sign. Leonard working from the stretch. First and second, one out, and the pitch. 5-9, that's a ground ball to short. Let's see if UL can turn two, but he's having some issues on the early year defensively. We're going to roll off the super advanced defensive chart. That's a 20. That's a double play ball for UL. On a 10, turns a double play. 6-4-3. Washington to White to Aikens. We go to the bottom of the second, 1-0 Baltimore. So for Kansas City, Darryl Porter, Willie Aikens, and Clint Hurdle. The bat against Stone here in the second. Of course, this is Steve Stone's Cy Young year. He went 25-7, was the American League starter in the All-Star game with a 3.23 ERA. Dempsey puts down the sign. Stone looks in. Here's the pitch from Stone. 3-7 fly ball center field. Porter was only hitting 172, and he continues to struggle with the bat. One out here in the second. Here is the first baseman, Willie Aikens. Willie Aikens having some problems. 46 at-bats, 2 doubles, 1 RBI, only hitting 152. Dempsey puts down the sign. Stone looks in. Here's the pitch. 4-7 is a walk. So Aikens works a 1-out walk. He's on first base. He will get him a pair of gloves. And now here's Clint Hurdle, the right fielder. He was down with some injury issues, but he's hitting 323, 31 at-bats, 2 doubles, 3 homers, and 5 runs batted. Again, he's down to pick up the slack with Brett now out of the lineup. Dempsey puts down the sign. Stone from the stretch. Here is the pitch. That's going to be a 1-8, and that is a line drive, possible base hit. Most likely, to be honest, that is a 1 on in. Let's make sure my phone decided to take a pause. 1-8 here. That's a base hit. 1-18. That is a 6. That's a base hit for Clint Hurdle. So Aikens will go to second, first and second, 1 man out. Here's the left fielder, John Wathan, hitting 182, 1 RBI so far. First and second, 1 out. Here is the pitch to Wathan, the Duke. 3-4 is a ground ball back down. Stone's got it. He turns around. He goes to Garcia. He's got it. But John Wathan's good speed will beat the relay. First and third and 2 out. So Aikens is on at third. Wathan's on at first, 2 outs for UL Washington. Doesn't hit well in the clutch. Dempsey puts down the target. Stone from the stretch. Here's a big pitch of the ball game for UL Washington. Does he get a big hit? 6-3 is a ballpark single, 1-4. That is a 10, and that is not going to be a base hit. Washington hits a liner at L.Gura to end the inning. The Royals' second inning is over. We go to the third. 1-0 Orioles. So 1-0 Orioles in the third. Cleveland baseball fan in the building. Hello, Tim. How are you doing? Top of the third, 1980 Kansas City Royal replay. This is now 1-0 Baltimore here in the third.
The card's what?
Let's get back to action here. Here's Al Bunbury, 1 for 1 with a single so far. So Bunbury looks on, and here's the pitch. Bunbury on a 1-7. That's a base hit for Bunbury. No splits about that. Bunbury with a base hit. His second, he's already on a tear. 63 at bats. The average continues to rise. Now he has a chance to steal. Thrown out his first time up. They're holding him on. So again, the lane between first and second is open for Lowenstein here. Porter puts down the target. Leonard from the stretch. And here's the pitch. That is going to be a leaner. Let's see what they call it. That's a 15. So that's a 3-5. That's a double play ball. 3-5. Ground ball first. Aikens got it. Turns around. Goes to Washington. Back to Aikens. Double play. How about that? 3-6-3. So a nice double play getting Lowenstein. Here's the first baseman, Eddie Murray. Murray walked his first time up. Here's the swing to Murray. And that's another one. That looks like a 3-7. Walked him. So Murray's on with a 2-out walk. So Murray's on again. Leonard working with too many base runners here early. And here is the designated hitter, Terry Crowley. Runner on first and 2 outs. Porter puts down the sign. Leonard from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Crowley. 4-5 ground. That is a ground ball to second. Frank White's got it. Gets up and throws him out and ends the third. We go to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Orioles. So now Frank White followed by Willie Wilson and Hal McRae. The bat for the Royals in third. Steve Stone looking good so far. Dempsey puts down the target. Stone with a big full windup and deals. 2-10 is a base hit on a 1-7. We'll see if that passes. 2-10, single 1-7. It's a 16. That is a soft liner to Kiko Garcia, one away. Here's Willie Wilson. He flied out his first time. Like most speed guys, Wilson needs to go gap to gap and try to keep the ball on the ground. Here's the pitch to Wilson. 3-9. Oh, he dead rolled him in the 3-com. That's where Wilson wanted it. He fights it off and hits a fly ball to left field. Lowenstein's there. Makes the catch. 2 outs in the third inning. He got some bad luck on that one. Here's Hal McRae. 2 outs in the third. Ground down his first time up. Stone with the windup and the pitch. Ooh, we have to reset that. Hang on, folks. We have to reset the dice. That was not nice in this situation. So let's go ahead and put a red dice, a blue dice, and another red dice. And then the 20-sided dice will go black again. So let's go ahead and reset that. Roll the dice. Oh, too many dice. Holy smokes. Let's try it again. Is that it? Everything is over there. So again, hang on one moment, please. I am so sorry about that delay. 2 red, 1 blue, and then we want a 20 in the black like you're ordering off a menu. Again, we roll the dice, and that's still one too many dice. Hang on 1 second. Let's see what's going on here. So let's see we can reset him here. Give me 1 moment. Sorry about that. That's 1. That's 2. 2 blue there. 20 sided on a black. And let's see if that will be a difference. Roll. Yeah, well, that's better. Okay, that's better. Let's see if that doesn't mess up. 6-6, and that is a single from McRae. So Steve Stone didn't like that delay. That worked in his favor. So a single to center field. So McRae is on. He's now 1 for 2. Again, McRae's going to have to pick up the offense without Brett. Here's Dave Chalk. He is hitting 125, 8 at bat. In for Brett after the injury. Here's the pitch to Chalk. 4-6, and that is a strikeout for Steve Stone. So Stone strikes out Chalk and ends the inning. Big difference having Dave Chalk in there and not Brett. We played 3, 1-0 Baltimore here in the 4th. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day in the GOVT office. Hope you're having a good one. Always appreciate you being here, one of my life listeners, and always a great sports fan also. It makes it easier for me playing these games. Top of the 4th, here's Ken Singleton. He had a home run back in the 2nd. That's been the offense so far today. So here is the roll to Singleton. 1-4 ground ball back to the mound. That's self-preservation for Dennis Leonard. He's got it, turns around, throws it at Akins for a strike. So Singleton's retired, going away. Here is the catcher, Rick Dempsey. He's walked the first time up. Here's the pitch to Dempsey. 1-5 fly ball left field. Wathen there makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. So that's 2 outs in the 4th. So far, the Orioles, 4 hits. The Royals at 2. 2 outs in the 4th for Rich Dower. 0 for 1. Always known to be a guy who doesn't strike out. Only struck out 19 times in 557 at-bats. I mean, when you say Rich Dower, that's the first thing that usually comes to mind. Here's the pitch from Leonard to Dower. 5-5, and struck him out. Figures, struck him out on the pitcher's card. So Dower swings through. He struck out. That's actually his 6th strikeout so far. So we go to the bottom of the 4th, 1-0 Orioles. So now it'll be Porter, Aikens, and Hurdle, left against Steve Stone. Sounds like a NASCAR race. Dempsey puts down the sign. Stone with the pitch. Here is a 6-5, the ground ball shortstop. That is Kiko Garcia. Garcia picks up. He's a 321, and we'll roll the dice off the super advanced chart. That's a 15. He fields it nicely. On an 8, no error. That's a clean play for Kiko Garcia. 1 out here in the 4th for first baseman Willie Aikens. Aikens has walked his first time up. He's walked 7 times this year. He's just not hitting 152. Here's the pitch to Aikens. That's a 6-9, and he struck him out. Aikens swung over it. Good overhead curve by Stone, and that's 2 outs in the 4th. So now Hurdle 1 for 1, singled. He's been up 32 times, 2 doubles, 3 homers, 5 RBIs. He's been kind of in the Royal offense. And he's going to hit him along with Otis McRae. He's going to have to carry the team again for a couple of games. 3-9, and again, Clint Hurdle does the job. 3-9 against a right solid double to right field for Hurdle. Bunbury cannot get it, bounces off the wall. Hurdle with a 2-out double. So runner on second and 2 outs. That was the Royals' 3rd hit. And now here's the Duke, John Wathen. Not a bad hitter with runners in scoring position. Only loses 1. Dempsey puts down the sign. Stone from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 2-6 single for Wathen, and that will tie this up. So the Duke comes through as the backup left fielder today. Base hit, Wathen. Hurdle scores, and we're tied at 1. RBI John Wathen. So Wathen's on the base hit, and now it's got Wathen's rating with Washington up with 2 outs. Wathen's always known to get a good jump, and he can get a jump with a 7. So we're going to try to see if we get the lead on him. It's on advance. I think I'm playing advanced stealing. So I think I'm on a 1-10 with Wathen. It's a 17. He's thrown out anyway. So Wathen did not get a successful jump. Great throw by Dempsey. And the Royals' 4th is over. 1 run, 2 hits. They strand none. At the end of 4, we're tied at 1. Baltimore, 1 run, 4 hits. Kansas City, 1 run on 4 hits. 5th inning here at the big ballpark in Kansas City. Captain Carl here. How are you, my friend? Welcome aboard to the Kansas City ballpark here in Kaufman. Not good weather conditions, by the way, if you're wondering. If you're ballpark home runs here in Kansas City, you're not going to get one today. The ballpark is going to take everything away. It's a 0. No chances at a home run. Lefty singles are 1-4. Righty singles are 1-7. So if you're here, I hope you brought a raincoat. It looks like we do got some inclement weather in the forecast. We're tied at 1 here, top of the 5th. The sensei, the batter. Porter puts down the sign. Leonard looks in. Here's a pitch from Leonard. 5-6 round. That is a fly ball center field. That'll be Wilson. He'll come in, make the catch, and there is 1 away. 1 out in the 5th. Here's shortstop Kiko Garcia. Garcia, the batter, grounded out in double play his first time up. Here's the pitch. And again, I'm rolling the wrong dice. Holy smokes. Hang on, folks. What I didn't want to do is bring out actual dice because you're not going to see them as well. And it would make things extremely difficult. Let's see if we can get this going here. So we're going to do this. 2 blues.
I wrecked the truck yet?
20-sided die will be the black. And now let's see if the rolls. And the rolls are better. So the roll came up as a 3-6 for Kiko Garcia. And that was going to be a single on a 1. That's a 20, reverse end of the spectrum. Yeah. Garcia with a very soft fly ball to chalk 2 outs. Little soft liner. Here is Al Bunbury, 2 for 2 in the ball game. Bunbury's average up to 381 after 63 at-bats. One of the hotter hitting American League position players. Here's a pitch from Leonard. 2-6. That's a ground ball to second. White's got it. He steps himself, throws out Bunbury to end the fifth. 3 up, 3 down, go to the Orioles. It's 1-1. We head to the fifth. So 1-1 in the fifth. Royals baseball here, Sports Time Machine. As we're playing the Royals schedule, we're playing an as-stock schedule with injuries. So that's why Brett is no longer in the lineup. He got hurt for the second time in this season. So why? But he only lost, I believe, for 3 or 4 games. So probably the next series will be lost for. Washington will bat, followed by White and Wilson. These same teams will meet tomorrow in the series finale. Dempsey puts down the sign. Stone looks in. Here is the pitch to UL Washington. 6-4, ground ball to short. That is Kiko Garcia. Garcia is a 3E21. Let's find out how he did. That's a 17. Nice pickup. That's a 13. Nice play. That a good play from Kiko Garcia. 1 out in the fifth. Both teams with 4 hits. Both teams with 1 run. Completely even on our scoreboard. Frank White 0 for 1, lined out his first time up. Here's a pitch to White. 6-8. That's a fly ball in the center field. Bunbury really didn't have to move. He scoots over maybe an inch or 2 and will make the catch. So Bunbury with a nice catch, and there's 2 away. Here is Willie Wilson 0 for 2, flying out twice. Here's again, that's somebody else who just needs to pick up on the offense now. Wilson, a switch hitter. The Summit Flash will bat from the left-hand side against the Stone Pony. Dempsey puts down the sign. Stone with the wide-up on the pitch. That's a 6-9 and struck Wilson out. So Steve Stone retires side. Let's head to the 6th. It's 1-1 here in Kansas City. 1 run on 4 hits for both teams. It'll be Lowenstein, Murray, and Crowley left switch left against Dennis Leonard. Porter puts down the target. Leonard looks in. Here's the pitch. 5-8, I believe. Let's see what they're going to call that. Is that wait a minute, that could be a 1. 5, 10, 23. That's a 1. The added dice is 23, so that is a 5 and walked him, and Leonard did not like that call. Actually, a 5-8 would have been a base hit, so either way, you had gotten lit up one way or the other. So Lowenstein on with the walk for Leonard. That is walk number 4 today. He's given up 4 hits. He's given up 8 base runners through 5+. So he's been kind of living on the edge. So with Lowenstein on, here's Murray. Runner on first and nobody out. This is going to be modern day baseball as Porter puts pitch calm down. Leonard nods from the stretch, and here's the pitch. 4-8, and he probably does not like pitch calm. That is driven in the gap. 4-8 on Leonard. That's a triple 1-5. That's a 2. Oh my goodness. Murray will hit a rip. Wilson cannot get it. It goes all the way to the wall. Lowenstein will be waved. He'll score. Murray will go to second. He'll try for third and does. No out triple for Murray. Clears the bases, and the Orioles lead 2-1. And now the Royals will be forced to bring the infield in. Chalk and Akins will come in. Washington and White. So Terry Crowley needs to get it past the infield here. Leonard needs a huge out here. Porter puts down the sign. Leonard from the stretch. Here's the pitch from Leonard. That's a 3-6, and that's a walk. So Leonard now losing the ability to find that strike zone, and we've kind of been noticing that through 5+ innings. First and third, nobody out for Ken Singleton. So Singleton on the ball game, homered in the second, grounded out the fourth. Again, infield, then they want to cut off Murray's run if possible. From the stretch, Leonard, here's the pitch. That's going to be a 4-4. That's a fly ball to center. That's going to be White. They're going to need a fly ball C to stop this run from scoring. Let's see if they're going to get it. They need a high throw. Oh, a 5 does not get it done. That's going to be that's a high enough ball. A 10. Murray should tag. Here he comes. Murray, he's coming in. Here's the throw. They cut it off, and the run scores. Orioles lead 3-1. 1 out in the 6th. Here's Dempsey. Dempsey over 1 with a walk so far. Runner on first and 1 out. Porter puts down the sign. Leonard from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-7. That is a single on a 1-8. All of a sudden, they're finding spots on Leonard's card right now. The inning will be 18 out of 20, so that will prevent a from happening. That's a line drive at Washington. So Crowley holds. Here is Dower. He's 0 for 2. Struck out twice. Wow. Struck out 19 times during the season. And he's already struck out 6 times. So Leonard on the pitch, runner on first, and another 6-8. And that time Dower will get the base hit. 6-8 will end up getting a 5. That's a double for Dower. So Dower will rip one in the gap. Waffen cannot get it. He'll play it off the hop. Crowley to third, and it's second and third, 2 outs. So now here's Doug DeCinces. Leonard really struggling. 2 outs in the 6th. Porter goes out and talks to him this time, kicks the mask off. Here comes the home plate umpire, and as Porter goes back behind the plate, sets up, puts a sign down for him. Leonard from the stretch. Here is the pitch. That'll be a 2-7. That's a single on a 1 and 2. That's a 9. So Doug DeCinces will get turned away on this one. A 9's too much. UL Washington will get the liner and end the inning. But the Orioles score 2. We go to the bottom of 6. It's 3-1 Baltimore. So McRae, Chalk, and Porter to bat for the Royals here in the 6th. Hello, everybody. Thank you again, Clee baseball fan and Captain Carl. Welcome aboard to Kaufman's Kansas City Royal Stadium as we play Kansas City Royal replay game against the Birds on this Saturday afternoon, second game of 3-game series. The Orioles won the opener, and they'll finish tomorrow on a Sunday. So bottom of the 6, here's McRae, followed by Chalk and Porter. Dempsey puts down the target. Stone looks in. Here is the pitch to McRae. And that is going to be a 3-5. That's a hard single McRae. So McRae's on with a base hit. That's what Hal's going to have to do. That's his second hit. Again, he's going to have to hit with the absence of Brett right now. Here is Dave Chalk. It's a 2-run lead. They are playing back. So let's see if Chalk may want to bunt down or something or hit and run. He's a C bunter, a D hit and run. McRae's being held. So Dempsey looks in, puts down the sign. Stone from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Chalk. That's a 6-8. That's a fly ball center field. Bunbury is there, plays him perfectly, comes in and makes the catch for out number 1. 1 out here in the 6th, and here's Darryl Porter, again struggling with the bat. He's only hitting 161, 3 extra base hits, 3 RBIs through 31 at-bats. Dempsey puts down the sign. Stone from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 6-6. That could be trouble. That's a double, and it's a good chance for it. We'll see if they can find the double here. That's a 6-6. It is a 11-13. That's a 2. That is a 2. That will be a double for Darryl Porter. So Bunbury cannot get it. Plays the bounce. Let's see if McRae scores. McRae's a 1-14. They're going to try to send him. Hold the trailing runners. Here's the play out the play. It's a 20. And McRae is duck. He is meat. Bunbury to Garcia. Throws it home. Dempsey with the tag. And McRae could not get in. Dempsey with a perfectly executed block of the plate. Had the ball all the time. And McRae could not get inside of him. 2 outs in the 6th. Porter takes second base. Here's Akins. Dempsey sets the target now for Stone. Stone from the stretch. Runner on second. 2 out. Big hit needed here for Akins. Does he get it? 4-6, and Akins walks for the second time. So Stone having some issues with some whip, as they say. He's getting up 6 hits, and he's now walked 2. But now here's Clint Hurdle again. He's just been a good batter for this Royal team with the injuries they've had. Hurdle hitting .364. First and second, 2 outs. Hurdle looking for a big hit. Dempsey puts down the sign. Stone from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-7-0. Hit it right up the middle. He hit it right at Garcia. He fields it, passes it to Dower, gets the force at second. So we go to the 7th inning, 3-1 Orioles, 3-6-0 for Baltimore, 1-6-0 for the Royals. So we go to the 7th. So top of the 7th here, as we're just finishing the last third of this game. Their score so far: Twins lead the A's 7-5. Yankees over the White Sox 10-3. It is the Tigers over the Red Sox 9-3. It is the Rangers over the Indians 5-4, and the Mariners over the Angels 5-1. Top of the seventh, Baltimore leads off with Garcia against Leonard here in the seventh. Leonard with the windup, and here's the pitch. That'll be a 3-9 fly ball left field. It would have been a clutch situation. That's a hit. But in this case, that's a fly ball to left. Wafton there. Makes the catch, one out in the seventh. Here is Al Bunbury, 2 for 3, 2 hits. Here's the windup and pitch from Leonard. 5-8 ground ball to second. White's got it, positions himself, and throws out a strike to get Bunbury. 2 outs here in the seventh. Here is John Lowenstein, the left fielder. 0 for 2 and runs scored. Porter puts down the sign. Leonard looks in. 2 outs in the seventh. Here's the pitch to John Lowenstein. 6-7 is a single on a 1-4. 20% chance says it's a base hit. That's a 2, I believe. That's a 2. Base hit on Lowenstein. See guy base hit. So Lowenstein's on with 2 outs, and now back to Murray. He's walked twice and tripled in a run. That's something Leonard did not want to do here. He now has 12 base runners through 6 2/3. Porter puts down the sign. Leonard from the stretch, runner on first and 2 outs. 4-8, and again he hits the same thing he did before. The 4-8 triple or a double. That's a 5, and that's another triple for Murray. Murray hits a rope. Wilson cannot get. He was playing too shallow up against the wall. Lowenstein waves home. Murray with his second triple of the ball game. Holy cow! And the Orioles take a 4-1 lead. So 2 outs here in the seventh, and STM not happy with the Royal defense today. Their outfield has been shaky. Terry Crowley 0 for 2 with a walk so far. Porter puts down a sign for Leonard. He may not last much longer. Here's the pitch. That's a 5-10 ground ball to short. Let's see if UL Washington can help his cause here and get a big out, but this is where he makes his errors. 2E36. We're going to roll. That's a 16. He fields it cleanly on a throw. A 9 makes it. So ends the inning, but the Orioles get 1. We go to the bottom of the seventh. It's 4-1 Baltimore. So Steve Stone comes in and works the spot in the seventh inning. So far, the Orioles have a 3-run lead. It's Wafton, Washington, White, the 3 W's for Kansas City, and then Willie Wilson will follow. So 4 W's will go back to back to back to back. So Wafton against Stone. Stone looks in. Dempsey puts down a sign and the pitch. Oh, 2-5-19. No, that's a 2-5-6 on a 20. Make sure the dice add right. And it does, so that is going to be a 1-5. That's a walk for Wafton. So finally, Kansas City gets a leadoff base runner. Wafton goes to first, but he won't be going this time. He got thrown out the last time. Here's UL Washington. He's 0 for 2, line out and ground out. Let's see if Stone could get out of this inning. Dempsey puts down the sign. Stone from the stretch. Here is the pitch. Notification came up, and now here's going to be a 1-10, and that's a ground ball in the hole. Dower's got it. Good play from Dower. He gets up and throws a strike to Murray. Wafton will move to second. So runner on second and 1 out. Here is Frank White. He's 0 for 2. Lined out and flying out. Dempsey puts down a sign for Stone. Stone looking to get out of the seventh inning. From the stretch, here's a pitch to Frank White. Rolls around on a 5-5, and he hits a shot to left field. Let's see if White's got power. 1-4 says home run. That is a 9-10-21. Nope, that's an 11. That will be a deep fly ball. The center field for Lowenstein at the track makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. So now with Wafton at second with 2 outs, Willie Wilson, the batter, he's 0 for 3. Big opportunity for Willie here. He get lefties more effectively, and he gets out 4 different times against righties and clutch. So Wilson struggled with runners in scoring position. Dempsey puts down the target. Stone from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4, 5, fly ball left field. Wilson throws the bat down. Lowenstein with the catch, and the Royals are done in the 7th. We played 7. It's 4-1 Baltimore. So 4-8-0 for Baltimore, 1-6-0 for Kansas City entering the 8th inning. Dennis Leonard stays out there and pitches the 8th. Porter puts down a sign. Leonard now the full windup to Singleton. 6-8 and a base hit for Ken Singleton. So Singleton racks a base hit. He'll stay out there until fatigue hits him right now. But right now for Leonard, he's getting hit a little bit hard. 9 hits and 5 walks. Porter puts down the sign. Leonard from the stretch. Here's a pitch to Dempsey. 1-4. That is a ballpark single against righty. That's a single 1-7. That's a 15. That will get taken away as UL Washington is right there. So here is now Rich Dower, 1 for 3, a double back in the 6th inning. Again, Leonard working from the stretch. Singleton on at first. Here's the pitch to Dower. 4-5, fly ball into right field. He hit it the opposite way. Clint Hurdle's playing him that way and makes the catch. So Hurdle's right there. Singleton holds 2 outs. Here's a sensei, 1 for 3, single back in the 2nd. Porter again goes out and talks to Leonard, makes sure he's at the same page. Porter puts down the signs, mixes them up. Leonard from the stretch and says, here we go. Here's the pitch. And again, notification says, hold on. That will be a 5-8 ground ball to third. That's chalk. Goes the easy way to White. And that will end the 8th inning. So Dennis Leonard has gone a nice 8 innings. He still trails by 3, 4-1. Let's get some run support for Dennis Leonard here in Kansas City. Pass around the basket, and hopefully people can donate for the cause of Dennis today and get him some runs. Kansas City 1-6-0, Baltimore 4-9-0. McCray, Chalk, and Porter, that'll be right, left against Stewart, Sammy Stewart. So Steve Stone is out of the game. Stewart's had 2 saves, went 7 innings, only given up 1 hit and 3 strikeouts. Stewart has been very effective. Dempsey puts down the sign. Stewart, a big right-hander. Here's the pitch. 6-9 ground ball up the middle. Shortstop Kiko Garcia's got it. He comes up and throws a strike to McCray, who's now 2 for 4. And now here's Dave Chalk. He's 0 for 2 since coming in for Brett. Brett, a right-handed hitter. And now we'll go, 2, 3, 13, 15, 16. No, they say that's a 6. So 8, 9, 22. So that pretty good defender. How about that? He's a 2-3. So he's a 2 on a 3. Let's roll on the machine. That is, a 4. He just barely, that's a deep fly ball on 11. He makes the catch. So Chalk hit a shot almost over Lowenstein's head, makes a nice recovery, and makes the catch. 2 outs in the 8th. Here's Porter, 1 for 3 with a double. Dempsey puts down the sign. Sammy Stewart from the windup, and here's the pitch. That will be a 2 on an 8, and that's a walk to Porter. So Porter is walked him, and that's the second time he's been on base today. Let's see if the Royals can get him some help. Here's Aiken. Boy, he's been needing to get off the schneid. 0 for 1 with a couple walks. Dempsey puts down the sign. Stewart from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Aikens. 1-4. Nope. Ground ball to second. Dower's got it. Sets it south. Throws a strike to Murray. And the 8th inning is over. We head to the 9th. 4-1 Baltimore. So 4-1 Orioles. We head to the 9th. And we're almost at the ending here. It's going to be Garcia, Bunbury, Lowenstein here against Leonard going into the 9th inning. Porter looks in, puts down a sign for him. Leonard on the full delivery. 1-10 is a ground ball to second. White gobbled it, picks it up, throws him out for out number 1. Garcia is 0 for 4. Here's Al Bunbury. He so far in the ball game is 2 for 4. Porter puts down the target. Leonard with the full windup and the pitch. That's a 2-5. That's a fly ball left field. They're going to retire him this time. Watson is there. Makes the catch for the second out here in the 9th. Here's left fielder John Lowenstein. He is so far 1 for 3 today, with a single and a walk. Porter puts down the target. Leonard with the windup. Here's the pitch. 3-5, ground ball down the first. Aikens has got it, takes it to the bag himself, and we head to the bottom of the ninth inning. The Royals need some help. Is there a rally in their bones? It's 4-1 Baltimore. So again, it will be Sammy Stewart looking for a 2-inning save. 4-1 Orioles. Dempsey again puts down the sign for him. Stewart pitching to Hurdle, Wathan, and then Washington. Here is the pitch to Clint Hurdle. Let's see if Clint can get started the right way. 1-11, he fouled it off. He fouls it back. Here comes Dempsey. He waits and got it. Good catch by Dempsey, and Hurdle's retired. 1 out of the ninth, and here's Wathan. Wathan so far in the ball game is 1 for 2, been on base twice. Wathan needs to get on base to set up some of these Royal hitters. Dempsey sets the target. Stewart with the windup. Here's the pitch. 3-11, ground ball back to the mound. Stewart's got it. Throws. That's the second out. Royals down to the last out. And here is UL Washington. So Washington so far in the ball game has been retired. He's 0 for 3, and the Royals aren't going to set up a hitter this time. And it's going to be Amos Otis. So Otis is going to get in the bat anyway. So Otis comes in hitting .319, 2 homers, 8 RBIs, took the rest today, and he'll get a pinch hit here and see if he can keep things going. Dempsey puts down the sign. Stewart with the windup. Here's the pitch. That's a 6-8, and that's a base hit for Otis. So Otis should have been in this line, but we went for what the computer gave me today. It's going to be a 4, and he'll hustle a double. So a 4 is a hustle double for Otis. And he's on at second with 2 outs. So he keeps the inning alive for Frank White. He's 0 for 3, a line out, a couple flyouts, 56 at-bats, 3 doubles, a triple homer, 4 RBIs, only hitting .232. White needs a big hit here. Dempsey sets the target. Stewart from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Frank White. 3-6, ground ball back to the mound. Stewart fields it. He sets himself right to Murray, and that's your ball game. The Baltimore Orioles have defeated the Royals for the second time this week, and they'll go for the sweep tomorrow. The final score, Baltimore 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors. The Royals 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors. The Orioles improved to 10-5. The Royals dropped to 5-10. Winning pitcher was Stone, goes 7 innings, 6 hits, 1 run that was earned. Stewart, 2 innings, 1 hit, not hit across with a walk. Leonard goes the distance, goes 9 innings, 9 hits, 4 runs all earned, 5 walks, and 2 strikeouts. So a good performance by Leonard. He didn't have to dip in their bullpen. Dower, Porter, Hurdle, and Otis with doubles. Murray had 2 triples, and Ken Singleton had the home run, his 3rd. For the Royals, again, they lost George Brett early. He'll be gone probably for 4. McRae was 2 for 4. Clint Hurdle was 2 for 4. And for Baltimore, Bunbury was 2 for 5. Murray 2 for 2, a run scored, 2 RBIs and 2 triples. Singleton 2 for 3, runs scored and 2 RBIs, including the home run. Winning pitcher Stone, losing pitcher Leonard. Save goes to Stewart. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming in. Clee baseball fan and Captain Carl. We thank you for coming into the broadcast today and sharing a little bit of time with you today. As a great game as always, 4-win for the Orioles. So the Royals will look to salvage the 3rd game of the series coming up. Thank you, folks. Have a good rest of your afternoon. Maybe see you again soon for more baseball as the Kansas City Royals continue their 1980 SOM season. Thank you. Have a good day, guys.